Welcome to the presentation on peer observation teacher teams. I am Patricia Taylor from Sierra Nevada College. I have been an educator in the Clark County School District for 20 years in both English and geography at the secondary level. I'm a graduate of UNLV and a current MED candidate at Sierra. Peer observation teacher teams is a volunteer program to develop collaboration between educators to improve classroom instruction and student achievement. The purpose of POTS is to create collegial relationships for cognitive coaching among educators in order to improve instruction through self-reflection, which will raise student achievement. It is vital because it creates constructive, collaborative teams of educators united in their vision to improve instructional methods to benefit student learning and performance. The SNC mission statement: our graduates will be scholars of and contributors to a sustainable world. Sierra Nevada College combines the liberal arts and professional preparedness through an interdisciplinary curriculum which emphasizes entrepreneurial thinking and environmental, social, economic, and educational sustainability. POTS embraces these core values and seeks to improve education for students in order for them to become productive members of a sustainable world. Peer observation teacher teams allows teachers to collaborate, will decide on specific data-driven tools for observations. Teachers will pose questions in a cognitive format. And POTS equals improved instructional methods, which leads to student learning and achievement increases. POTS target group are 6th through 8th graders at Del Webb Middle School. There will be 11 to 14-year-olds. There are approximately 600 students at each grade level in this school that is in a middle to high socioeconomic area. While there are approximately 600 students in each grade level for a total of 1,800 students, with only 10 participant teachers, not every student will be affected in the first year of the program. With cognitive coaching, the teacher is taken through a process in which he or she connects his or her thinking, perceptions, beliefs, and assumptions toward the goals of self-directed learning. A self-directed learner becomes self-managing and self-modifying. Reflection, the concept of looking in the mirror to apportion responsibility. Through this self-directed learning, we will make necessary adaptations to instructional methods suitable for promoting student success. And students benefit in collaborative cultures when teachers work toward the betterment of instructional practices. A needs assessment was conducted, and the purpose of this assessment was to determine opinions about observational practices, to determine beliefs about the effectiveness of these observations, and what specific types of feedback teachers need and want. The conclusions were that they feel they get little feedback from administrator observations and evaluations. They are intimidated by administrator observations, but they are concerned with confidentiality and professionalism in regard to peer observations presented by the POTS proposal. POTS is unique because it creates collaborative teams of educators united in their vision to improve instructional methods. It increases student achievement directly, positively influences school climate, and encourages more educators to become involved. The proposal essentials are, of course, participants, a core group of 10 volunteer educators that will also participate in a council consisting of participants and at least one administrator. Professional development will begin at the staff meeting at the beginning of the year to introduce the program. 4 full-day training sessions quarterly, pre-observation meetings, observations, and post-observation meetings that team teachers will participate in, and quarterly council meetings. The supplies and materials are breakfast and lunch for participants during training and copy paper to provide a handbook. The positive impacts of POTS will be constructive feedback for self-reflection, teacher collaboration, and improved instructional methods, which will all lead to increased student achievement. Budgetary needs are 74% for substitute compensation, 11% for teacher compensation, 5% for meals, and 10% for supplies. The overall budget is $5,965.35. As you can see, most of that is on substitute pay for teachers when they are out for professional development. POTS community partnerships with community thinkers, research programs, and the potential community partner in Walmart collaboration leads success. The community thinkers are John McKnight and David Bornstein. John McKnight's associational life, groups of people voluntarily coming together to do some good. The POTS volunteers are looking to improve instructional methods. The power in our hands, community building occurs when citizens identify and solve problems for themselves. The participants are going to identify their own areas that are in need of growth and change. In David Bornstein's small scale, slow growth, change that happens in small steps is more productive and sustainable. We will start small with 10 volunteers and add each year. Community research impacts the peer observation partnerships. Teachers asked trusted colleagues to observe teaching. They asked for specific feedback and over time gained confidence, new ideas for teaching methods, and a sense of collegiality. The peer coaching, the use of peer coaching with an experienced faculty member coaching a novice teacher. This was a non-evaluative opportunity for development with the novice teacher, in which the peer coach also found that they experienced growth, and there were extremely positive results over a 3-year period. The collaborative settings focused on how teachers learn in collaborative settings, and it resulted in teachers experimenting with other teaching methods, becoming aware of forgotten methods, of their own shortcomings, valuing colleagues' teaching methods, and obtaining new insights. They reflected on collaboration and experimentation. Walmart is a potential community partner. Their mission is to save people money so they can live better, and they strive to provide opportunities that improve the lives of individuals in our community. Because of this mission to improve the lives of others, they will donate materials and supplies for the POTS proposal. The POTS proposal will improve student achievement. Students will become productive community members. Those community members will shop at Walmart, which supporting POTS improves lives in the community. Kouzes and Posner's 5 practices of exemplary leadership. First is model the way. There needs to be a clarifying vision, and we need to ensure that participants share those values. And setting the example and modeling practices. Shared vision. Inspired a shared vision. Collins states the right people on the bus that share this vision, and team teachers enlist support from each other in this shared vision. We're going to challenge the process and think outside the box. This proposal deals with a model that is certainly outside the box of traditional teaching methods, and educators will look to self-reflect and change the status quo. We want to enable others to act. The participants will be leaders and team members working to encourage growth. Encourage the heart requires constant attention. We need to encourage others and celebrate successes. Maintain the team spirit. The members must feel ownership in the process and value members as collaborative participants. Nelson Mandela is an inspirational leader. Kouzes and Posner stated that we want to know that we've done something to make a difference on this earth, that there's a purpose to our existence. And Mandela stated that he builds schools because he wants to free people from poverty and illiteracy, that education is the most powerful weapon for freedom, and any nation that is progressive is led by people who have had the privilege of studying. Potts' proposal acts to improve the lot of others by producing productive citizens. Peer observations for improved teacher methods. Educators will grow through self-reflection. They will meet the ever-changing need of students and increase student achievement. The Leadership Trait Questionnaire presented by Nordhaus talks about 10 personal characteristics of leadership. It is but has failed to provide a definitive list of traits and does not take into account the impact of situations. It measures individuals' personal attributes, which are largely stable and fixed and not subject to change. The skills inventory, however, relies on three basic personal skills: technical, human, and conceptual. The model stresses the importance of the leader's abilities, how these skills are presented as learnable so that they're attainable by all and can be improved upon. My own leadership description is of a visionary, problem solver, control oriented, lead by example, and hands on. My partner's leadership description was that she was a team leader, difficulty delegating, inspiring, strong leader relationship skills, and task oriented. Together, we will be a balanced team building and trusting partnership. The POTS tagline is Teachers Improving Educational Practices to Develop Our Future Leaders. It incorporates the core ideas and inspirational concepts, emphasizes growth through learning, teachers and students alike. Education needs to be valued by society. POTS empowers through self-reflection and thinking outside the box. It challenges teachers to change and improve instructional methods and encourages growth in teachers and students alike. The goal of POTS is to create a school climate where collaboration among teachers is encouraged in order to meet the needs of students and to improve student achievement. The focus will be placed on improving instructional practices as well as building collegiality among staff. There is no other program in the school or district that promotes teacher collegiality and growth in a non-evaluative format. The minimal budget for this program will benefit the community as a whole, as students are developed into well-educated citizens. The marketables for the peer observation teacher teams are, of course, first a timeline that lays out the schedule of meetings and staff development, professional development that will occur throughout the school year. The budget is clearly laid out. A flyer to show the partnership with Walmart and how POTS aims to improve the community. And finally, a brochure that outlines and highlights the POTS proposal and its core values. Thank you for being here today for this presentation on peer observation teacher teams. And appendices for any further information. And thank you for your time.